2022 draft night, Chris Paul advances, 76ers ran away with it. We'll talk about it. And we got the top 5 players in the draft. Jaguars got Travon Walker, defensive end. Have no problem with that. Jaguars always beefed up on that side of the ball, especially when they got a quarterback and Lawrence. So that's no surprise. You know, they're going to keep on the defensive end, trying to harass the quarterbacks. So that's a good pick for them. Travon Walker went number 1. And also number 2, we got the Lions. They got a defensive end as well. What's his name? Aiden Hutchinson. Yeah, so the Lions looking for some defense as well. They've been high-powered on that offense for a while when they had Matthew Stafford, but he's out of town, and they say we're going to play some defense, try to harass some quarterbacks. We got 2 cornerbacks coming up. Look at the Texans. Number 3, Derek Stingley, cornerback. I have no problem with that. Texans been need some defense for a long time, especially in that secondary. So that's going to be pretty big for them if he can turn out. You know, get some one-on-one coverage, can allow those linebackers in that front line to come up a little bit and gamble and get some blitzes in there. That would be real good if he can come on in and make a quick impact. It's well documented. I've been very hard on those Texans. I was a Texans fan. I think a couple of years ago I had to run out of town on them. But, you know, I still look at them and hope they do well. But I just wanted that front office, man. Bad decisions been made over the years, but if they can get it back, that'll be great. I really wanted somebody else to get control of that team, but we got a new head coach and Lovie Smith. The book is still out on him. I'll tell you if I, trust him a little bit, but he's been with the Chicago Bears. He's kind of been around the league a little bit, but he's more of a defensive coach, not a head coach. But, we'll back him up and see what we can do with that. Got that Deshaun Watson monkey off their back so they can go ahead and try to have a full season. Won't think about nothing, no distractions, and just try to go win some ball games. So that pick there, I would take that. No doubt about it. And what we got coming at number 4 is the Jets. Ahmad Gardner. That's another cornerback. Man, we just had defensive ends and cornerbacks for that top 5 list. That's pretty good. So let's talk about them Phoenix Suns. That was a good game going down the stretch. And old man Paul. Man, we've been talking about old men past couple of days. Boogie Cousins coming up big for the Denver Nuggets. I almost said Golden State Warriors, but Denver Nuggets, they dust him off. He went out there and gave them a lift. They lost the game, but Boogie came in there and gave him a lot of energy. So he'll look good coming in next year. Maybe another team will pick him up, but he showed his worth. He still got a little bit left in the tank. And Chris Paul, man, this dude here, he just get fine with wine. I mean, he carried that team and was a general on the floor, made big shots. Just when you think Paul is done, Paul gets in there around that free throw line, hitting that little chipper, falls in every time. So, yeah. They advanced and they looking to get a championship. They came up short last year, so they coming and they're hungry and they ready. But true floor general indeed. Went down New Orleans, won in that building. The team that drafted him doesn't get no better than that. Tell you that right now. Then we got Dallas and Utah going right now. Gonna see how that goes. If Dallas wins that series, is at 3-2. Utah is kind of like Denver. Big in the regular season. As soon as it comes to postseason, that's when they start to shrink up a little bit. So we got to keep an eye on them. These teams, man, they do all this stuff in the regular season and many years and get in the playoffs. First, second round, they're out. Flip-flop rosters, that's what's coming up next. You can't make it in about 2 or 3 years. It's time to exchange some things. Keep your superstars, but you got to switch some role players around. That's for sure. So I think that's pretty much on the quick hit. I don't want to take too long because it is Goodymo's Sports Quick Hits. You stay 30 minutes, hour long. It ain't called a quick hit no more. So we're going to have to get out of here. But keep an eye on that draft. We'll see what else the Texans fall in place with. Keep an eye on them. But like I said before, if you know me, I got, 4 teams that I root for? It was the Texans. I had to scratch them out. Heart's still there, but I'm not going to lose sleep at night messing with them. So we'll just hold them on the shelf until a couple of years. Maybe the management situation works its way out. They start getting some people in there that actually want to win instead of trying not to lose. Then you'll get me back. But Miami Heat, Philadelphia Eagles, Houston Rockets. Those are my 3 teams. I had 4, remember. Texans are out the door. But it's okay. They might can come back. We'll see. But this is Goodymo Sports Quick Hits. And we about to get on up out of here. Remember, the merch. This is the merch. Don't look bad, do it. So you want to check that out at goodymogoods.com. Go in there, you'll see the email. All you gotta do is send me your fonts, your images, your colors. Tell me how you want it, what you like. Get it all straightened out for you. But y'all enjoy y'all night. Weekends coming up. Playoffs are here. Teams in the draft are setting their players. And we out of here, mister. Peace.